Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction ngayon itong latest post ni Secretary Juan Ponce Enrile tungkol sa nakatatapos lang na Iglesia ni Cristo Peace Rally. Ako, ang daming nag-react dito. Daming pinagtatawanan. Yung iba, binabanatan o binabatikos si Secretary Enrile. So, basahin ko lang muna itong post niya, one day ago post niya. Sabi niya, there is a bigger question. Can the Iglesia ni Cristo with all its members amend the Constitution or suspend any of its provisions? Are we prepared to discard or sacrifice the value of rule of law for a person or a group of persons? Impeachment is just a constitutional legal process to remove a government official from his office if there is a ground and evidence to support it. The impeached official is not going to jail by a mere fact of his impeachment. As a nation and a state, we will incur a very detrimental precedent if we follow the logic implicit in the INC rally that they mounted. Are we prepared and ready to face the long-term consequences of that INC move? Question mark. So, ito maraming nag-react. People who reacted. Tignan natin. 1,400 people who reacted. Nako, ang daming tumawa. 878. Ang nag-like lang is 494. So, kakonti ang naniwala o umuuyon sa punto de vista ni Secretary Enrile. At dito, basahin ko yung comment. Nag-comment si General Parlade. Okay. Sabi niya, with due respect, sir, that's a very valid observation you made, and I think the INC or any group for that matter cannot just change the Constitution except through processes allowed by it. Pati si Edwin Hamora, may nabasa kong post niya na of course, the INC, kahit ilang milyon pa yan, hindi niya kayang i-amend ang Constitution. Kaya medyo malayo yung tanong ni Secretary Enrile. Hindi yung pag-amend ng Constitution ang issue dito. Ang issue is panawagan, suporta sa panawagan ng Pangulo na huwag ituloy ang impeachment. As simple as that. So ituloy natin si General Parlade. Sabi niya, but when the same Constitution is being violated by a group of people like the Quadcom, who silences people and puts them in contempt, detains them because they are obstacles to a plan, then we have a dangerous precedent also. More dangerous because the resource persons are not simply removed, but detained for flimsy reasons. I believe that if a constitution has become a burden to its people, understanding that amending it is difficult, then the people can take legal action to correct the anomaly. That's what the INC did. And no doubt, Catholics will support the same if only for this nation to move forward in peace. This is the beauty of a democracy. The demonstration can take the lead as a self-correcting mechanism to the loopholes of an institution created by fallible beings. Just my humble opinion, Sir, GP Enrile. So, pinasaringan na yung Quadcom na violating the Constitution. So again, hindi po issue dito yung amending the Constitution. Imposible talaga na ang isang grupo lang with just a mere rally, kahit millions pa yan, ay ma-amend sa Constitution. Kaya malayo yung punto de vista ni Secretary Enrile. Okay, so ito, mayroon ding pahayag. Sasasot Rogando. Ganon din, binibirahan din niya si Secretary Enrile. Pakinggan natin.
From Marcos Sr. And of course, naturally, the Marcos Sr. government, the military then, would arrest you because that's what? Rebellion? Or sedition? Or whatever?
Si Sasasot yan na.
You went to a religious group. And that religious group basically called for a protest rally to defend you. Protect you and really, basically, the rally protected you against the law at that time being implemented against.
Yon, nung EDSA 1. Ang target is si then Secretary Enrile, General Ramos, nagrally ang Katoliko. At si Secretary Enrile doon nagpatulong sa rally ng mga Katoliko. So, yun. Sinisingil siya ni Sasasot yung nangyari nung EDSA 1.
Against you. True. Ang rule doon, INC is not calling for disregard of the Constitution. Wala nga drastic call yung yung INC dito na that would undermine any constitutional process or any lawful order or things like that. Yung no impeachment na stand ng yung no impeachment na stand ng INC is a political statement. It doesn't mean na, diba? It doesn't mean na, you should stop statement. It's actually calling for kung sino man ang mga boboto, kung sino man ang mga kongresista dyan na gustong bumoto sa impeachment ni Inday, mag-isip-isip kayo. Wait, di ba GPA nasa stage ka ng EDSA Press organized by INC? Ayos ba? Yes. Teka nga, i-google nga natin ang very, very quick. Which is INC-led, diba? INC-led rin yung EDSA 3 na mas maraming tao kaysa sa EDSA 2. EDSA 3. JPE. Baka lang kayo sa mga super tanda. Alam ni Mami Lai kayo sinasabi ko. Nandun si Enrile sa EDSA 3. Sino ba ang lead convener ng
Okay, so EDSA 1, nagrally ang mga Catholics against Marcos Sr. Nandun si Enrile. EDSA 3, initiated by Iglesia ni Cristo, nandun din si Enrile. So, ito ngayon, lumalabas na ang mga ginagawa ni Secretary Enrile.
EDSA 3. Ang INC, bakit ngayon, nag-ano ka na, may magagawa ba yung INC, may magagawa ba yung INC? Bakit ka sumampa nun sa stage ng EDSA 3? Ang pinagkaiba nyo nga lang ni Sarah, hindi siya sumampa sa stage ng INC. Ng INC, bakit nga natin si Mami Laika? Mami Laika, sinandan kita ng link. Nakakaloka. Well, yung niya kasi, syndicated tong na to yung ganitong sentiment na sinasabi ni Juan Ponce Enrile. Actually, ito yung general sentiments ng mga ayaw dun sa INC rally. So parang, ang sinasabi nila, ano ba naman yan? Ano lang naman yan? Ginawa lang naman ng INC yan in order.
Anyway, INC rally sa political statement. Ginawa lang nila. Hindi naman sila nanawagan ng violence or i-overthrow ang existing government. nagsalita lang. So, anong masama doon? So, ayun, nagkaroon din ng pro-impeachment rally. Ang mga mangilang-ilang kaparian sa Roman Catholic. Problema lang ay wala pang 100 nilangaw. So, pabayaan na lang natin yung ganyan, freedom of expression, freedom of to assemble, ganyan na lang. So, ito, ang ating Secretary Enrile, hindi siya, mas marami yung hindi naniwala sa kanya kasi mas marami ang tumawa, pinagtawanan ang kanyang latest post.